If you let her slide, she'll never see you as a man again. So I want to tell you some things that you absolutely cannot let slide. There are moments in relationships where your reaction will define how she sees you the rest of your life. Let something disrespectful slide and you will send the message that your standards are negotiable. From this moment on, she no longer views you as a man she must respect. You become a man she can test, control, or walk over. That isn't about being, this isn't about being aggressive or anything. I'm not trying to teach y'all men to be aggressive or anything. It's about standing firm and standing on this business. Standing on this game. And we're going to really talk about this today. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up today, I got some points for you guys. So I'm going to give you these points, but stay tuned to all of the points and make sure you say, Fifth, I rock with you. I stay to the end. Before we get started, man, click the like button. My likes been going down. I'm telling y'all, man, I really want to keep putting this content out, but it helps the channel when you click the like button. Liking the video is free. Let's get right into it. Let's go with the number one tip that I'm going to give you guys today. Right? I'm going to give you a number one tip today. Disrespect unchecked, and I'm going to say that, disrespect unchecked grows. It grows. The first time you let her talk down to you without addressing it, you teach her that it's allowed. And as so many of you men are so afraid of losing a woman by letting her know what your boundaries are, letting her know how you want to be treated, letting her know the audacity of you to disrespect me like that. You all need to understand how important it is to hold firm. I call it the masculine hold. You got to hold yourself down, man. You can't allow anybody to disrespect you, and you're definitely not somebody that's interested in you. That's out of control, out of line. We're not doing that. Let's go to the second point. Boundaries protect respect. Most of you men don't have boundaries at all, right? A man without clear boundaries invites chaos into his relationship. Now, I need y'all to really respect what I'm telling y'all. You don't have clear boundaries. Everything is negotiable. Everything is compromised. She's going to become your partner, not your girlfriend, not your wife. She's going to be your partner. This is what I'm talking about, man. Have some boundaries. Have some boundaries. I even see men that are married, right, have zero boundaries. I see men that allow women to name their kids something that they don't even want them to be named and hyphen in their last name. I see it. And I'm only giving you an example because it's not just the single man out here. I'm telling you about men in general. Have boundaries. Show pride and respect for yourself. Have boundaries. Let's go to the next one. Y'all got to remember, the small things become big problems, right? The little disrespect will evolve into major disrespect over time if it's ignored. You men need to understand how important it is to be like, whoa, what, hold on, what's going on? What did you just say? Okay, so this is how it's gonna go. And I don't need y'all to be all puff, aggressive. Y'all don't need to be that. That's not a man in control. That's an emotional man right there. You wanna be a man in control. Being in control of his feelings, being in control of his life, being in control of his space. That is the right type of man that can check a woman, because you can't check a woman if you can't check your own emotions. I'm just gonna keep it 100. You don't need to be emotional when it comes to this situation, because you are the leader. You are the leader. So remember, small things become big problems. Had to get something to drink. Appreciate you guys' patience with your boy. Y'all click the like button while we at it. Number 4, your energy sets the tone forever. Your energy sets the tone. If you carry yourself as a unshakable man, if you carry yourself unshakable, she'll mirror your respect right back to you. See, a lot of you men are so emotional, so a lot of these women match your emotion. And I'm not a channel that's here pandering to women. I know there's some demons in this world. I know there's some disrespectful women in this world. I know there's women that's out to get men. I know this, fellas. I'm talking about what you can control, and what you can control is yourself. And you can actually control what type of person is being with you based on how you treat yourself. So I'm giving you this game right now. I'm giving you this game right now. Remember, your energy sets the tone forever. Carry yourself with some respect, pride, and non-emotional. She's going to have to match that energy. She's going to have to match that energy. So I need for you all to understand that, hey man, this game is phenomenal for you, man, right? Let's go to number 5. Women test men of force. Women test men in force, right? So look, testing for women is natural. It's just pure natural, man. You know, falling to enforce standards is what kills attraction, because then she thinks you're a punk. You're just a little punk to her. Is she right? Yes. Yes, she's right. Because you have made terrible decisions. And the decisions that you've made has been so bad for so long that it's not okay. Let's go to the next one. Silence can be weakness. Avoiding confrontation to keep the peace, no, actually weakens the peace. See, you have to understand there's nothing wrong with being a quiet person, but you can't be quiet in regards of how people treat you. If people treat you away, there's no way, no how that you need to stay silent. Don't stay silent on that. And this is what I'm saying. You have an obligation. You have an obligation to make sure that you protect your brand at all cost. I need for you to understand. Protect your peace at all costs. At all costs. Respect, this is the next one. Let's go right to the next one. Respect, once lost, is reality. I need you to understand that. It becomes your reality when they lose respect for you. I need you to understand. Being a nice guy, I want to make sure I say this right. Being a nice guy doesn't work. Hold yourself, gentlemen. Stand strong in its masculinity, right? Maintain that respect. And you maintain that respect by giving respect to yourself. You got to remember, respect is the foundation of altercation. I'm going to say it again. Respect is the foundation of attraction. My apology. My apology. My apology, man. I know I didn't say that. If you allow anything to erode any part of your armor, any kink in your armor, any part of your foundation, you will spend the rest of your relationship chasing a woman who no longer sees you as an equal. And she'll never see you as her man again, I promise you. I promise you. But what I wanted to say to you, man, click the like button. Also, I have a membership and I help men all the time. We're meeting, matter of fact, we're going to be meeting on Sundays, every Sunday. I do drop a video on Mondays. I want you all to understand. Get you some help instead of spending all this money. GatewayToGame.com, Mission1950.com. I can help you. Hit me up. Last but not least, stop spending money unless you got the game to spend. Peace.